2022 has been a challenging year. I know before I say hello to 2023, I have to properly wave goodbye to 2022. I also would like to acknowledge all the things that had happened that year. I am so grateful that I had experienced so many ups and downs that gave me a lesson. Looking back 2022, I created a lot of moments. And those were my first rodeo experience in Houston, my first birthday celebration in United States of America, my first 4th of July, my first Cinco de Mayo, and a whole lot more of those firsts. But with all the fun and happy moments, I was reminded to sometimes take a moment to pause and remind myself that life hasn't been too bad and that is so much to be grateful for. 2022 also gave me a connection to my family. I visited at San Diego and a cousin who visited me here from Dallas. Reconnecting with them feels so great. I am so lucky to have been surrounded with kind-hearted, supportive, genuine, and positive people around me. They were there through ups and downs. They were not only there for the good times, but they witnessed me when I was in a bad shape. Friends that we may call, but I considered as my family. They were there through thick and thin, not just for the good times, but when the time I was lost, I was confused, and I was in doubt of myself. 2022 reminded me that there's a reason why I am still standing, and that's because every time life tried to knock me down, I've always found a way to get back up. I was surprised with the unexpected things that happened 2022, but I know everything happens for a reason. And yes, the best is yet to come. And 2022 was the year that I finally decided to give up my wings and filed an early retirement from the airline industry. New beginnings require letting go. I imposed a whole lot of change on my life all at once in 2022. Filing an early retirement from full work is such a big decision. There was a lot to let go of and new starts. Mostly good new beginnings, some sad, but all created change. But I realized I have to let go of the old to welcome in the new. I learned that I like structure and routine, and I just needed to build a new one to fit a new lifestyle. 2022 also taught me to value myself, and I'm very fortunate to have been surrounded with empowered people. As an instructor of subjects such as Self-Confidence 101, Customer Service, and all other subjects that requires personality development and image classes, I rediscovered what it feels like to be valued and appreciated even for the little things that I do. And despite to all the bad things that had happened, I have always made time to mentor and listen to others. I get so much delight out of supporting others, advising and sharing my thoughts and wisdom, helping them find their joy, and being there to root them on as they take on new challenges. 2022 was also the time that I had already adjusted myself here in the United States of America, and I took time to celebrate with others on their milestones and achievements. And I also realized not everyone is meant to be in our life forever. The truth is, some people are just temporary figures in our life. While this can sound bad at first, but it's not. Sure, it can be sad to lose contact with somebody you were once close. However, instead of dwelling on what isn't there, We just have to be grateful for the time that we were able to spend with them, and for those toxic people that God removed in our life. Those interactions shape us into a person we are today, for better or for worse. And we just have to learn a lesson when losing someone. And some people are going to leave, but that's not the end of the story. That's the end of their part in your story. And 2022 also pushed me to take risks. The cruel joke of life is that when we are young, we are dumb and inexperienced. Wisdom comes with age. Even being 5 years younger with the knowledge that you currently have can make all the difference. The best way to gain this wisdom is through experiences. That is why it is important to take risks while we are still young. We definitely have to try new things. Do things that make us uncomfortable. Take chances. If they do not work out, we still have time to bounce back. One of the main reasons I was not worried about moving cross country was that I knew if I didn't like it, I always had the option to simply go back. Therefore, the risk wasn't really a risk. The biggest risk is not taking any risk in a world that's changing so quickly. The only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. You know who said that. And you know what, mga ka-moment? Life happens unexpectedly. You will find that perfect relationship when you aren't even looking for one. And this is because life doesn't give us what we want, and it gives us what we need. In other words, everything happens for a reason. While I might have wanted to be in a relationship, but that isn't what I needed at that point in time. Everything has ever happened to me worked out to get me to this point in life, because life has always given me what I needed when I needed it, even if I didn't feel like I needed that time. But life doesn't give me the people I want. It gives me the people I need to love, to hate, to make, to break, and to make the person that I want and I'm meant to be. And 2022 reminded me of happiness comes from helping others. I have been raised with values and with a kind-hearted parent, and that they were imposing helping others is such a fulfilling and heartwarming experience. You can't help but smile. Even in the simplest kind of way, cheering up a friend, being there, listening to a friend, even small contributions that you don't think much about can make a real impact on the lives of others. And it will make an impact on your life. And now I took 2023 with optimism. A start of a new year allows the chance for growth, change, improvements, and the possibilities are limitless. And while I am being so grateful and blessed about 2022, I am genuinely praying that I will be able to forgive all the people who hurt me the most. Thank you, mga ka-moment, for being with me in 2022, and I hope that you will still share moments with me this year 2023. See y'all, mga ka-moment!